Hi friends, this is Amanda. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Oakland County, Michigan. I'm an A7 size girl in an A2 size world. Today we are going to be playing with the Painted Lavender set, and we're going to bring in also the Quiet Reflections. This is a really gorgeous set, you guys. This should be on your list. Any kind of sympathy, which is what we're doing today, it's a must-have. All right, I have a dear friend who passed away this week from cancer, so I've got to do, unfortunately, a sympathy card. You guys know how much I like those. Let me show you this designer series paper really quickly. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely beautiful. This is my least favorite. It's just a little too busy for me, but look how pretty that is. That works well. I like this almost jade green. I don't know what color it is, but maybe shaded spruce. And we are going to be using, let me show you this one right here. I've already cut it up, but we will be using that one. Here's the other ones. This is really pretty too. Like I said, we're going to be using this one. This is also really pretty to use for this set. All right, for this card that I've been making. You guys do not have a Stampin' piercing mat. You can use a notebook. That works just as well. All right, so we will need an easy peasy sketch. I cut out 3, let me just see if I can put these in order. 3 pieces of designer series paper cut at 3/4 of an inch. Really would like this to match. Let's see if we can flip it over. Much more difficult than it actually is. I know that I cut these together. I mean, I remember doing it, so this might be it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and that's how we're going to be putting it on our crumb cake. We are going to do crumb cake upon crumb cake, which is very soft. This is crumb cake and white, so we will need to be having some basic white, like I said, and we'll do white on the inside. All right, so let's start by adhering these on. Now, I am going to, let me see if I can find my little, here we go. I'm going to do this because I really want the edges. Let me get my glue gun. I really want the corners and the edges all the way down. All right, so we're just going to add it right along the edges. Apparently I cannot do a straight line, but I am going to get right up there. Less is more with glue. We're going to do it about, we're going to put it down about 1/8 of an inch away from the edge. Mine is just a little bit over. I will use a guillotine for that. Hopefully I did this the right way, but I really want to do the corners and the edges like I said, so I'm using very little glue, but it does stick quickly. Yeah, it does. Okay, and then we're just separating these apart just a tiny bit. I want you to know that they're going together. You can see it. I hope that makes complete and absolute sense to you guys. Just put the patterns so that they're together, and the further away you apart, they're going to have a harder time seeing your pattern. So just go ahead and put it 1/8 or 1/16 of an inch. There we go. Really like this glue gun, especially for little details like this. And we're just going to put this one down. There we go. And we'll use a quick little guillotine and cut this off. So difficult when you have something in it, doesn't it? All right, there we go. And a little bit on the top. I didn't get too perfect. Okay, there we go. Now, perfectly perfect. All right, ta-da, done. No, I'm just joking. Now we are going to, because I'm not sure what I want to do, we will ink this with Garden Green down here. You can also use a dauber if you wanted to. These are just easier for me to get to than my daubers. My daubers are in a drawer and these are out above my ink. So these are a little bit easier to grab onto for me at least. Just going to add some green stem, and I did check, yes, they definitely are green stems. See if I can get this cleaned up. I love this new mat. I can see where all the ink is at, so I can clean it all up. Love it. Now this, oh, I didn't even show you the set, you guys. I'm so sorry. I am just on it, not even thinking about what we are doing. So the Painted Lavender set is not this one, but this is a really, really sweet set. It's gorgeous. It's just gorgeous. The reflection. You're on my mind. Sorry for your loss. Praying for his comfort to soften the sadness and bring you peace. God is our refuge and strength. Psalms 41:6. To remember is to give life to those we've lost in love. And the friendship of a pet is one of life's greatest gifts. This Painted Lavender set has some really great dies to go along with it. Butterflies, independent little things, and stuff to cut stuff out. And these are one of the independent ones that I cut out of some basic white, and they come in a 2-pack, which is nice. Let me put this one away before I lose it. All right, and then we will take our purple and just go with some Gorgeous Grape up here. And this will give me some different colors. I definitely don't want to ink this in such a way that my, what do I want to say? That I break the stem. So be careful and maybe push out like this. There we go. And dab, of course. There we go. That's 2. And one more makes 3. Let's see if these are exactly the same, both of them. I got some darker, some not. Hope you can see that. There we go. And again, we'll just clean off this white glass mat. It's perfectly easy to see where it's at. All right, we're going to start with this one, so we'll leave this open. Now in case, oh no, look, these are different. Look how great these are. That's great. All right, that's just perfect. So we will just add it just like that on a card. But we're first going to stamp and see if that one looks good. I have one more that we can leave for next time. All right, not this, but this. So we are going to take the thin one here and stamp this up in Gorgeous Grape. And we will do 1, a little bit further down, 2, and up again, 3. Then we will take, oops, got it right in my finger. Then we will take the fluffy one with Heather Highland. Now, do you see this little quick mark down here? That one you'll match up with here. And there's also the stem running through this. Pretty easy to do if I have to say so myself. Just take your time and stamp. Line it up, scooch it over, stamp, line it up, and stamp. There we go. Very pretty. And then we will take, let me just wipe off some of this. I did a lot of over inking. Then we will use Garden Green for the stems. And I really would not like to, there we go. I found it easier to do horizontal, so you know, but you guys do you. Well, that is not going to show very much, I hope. Those stems down there, because I did not do a very good job. And then we will stamp "So Sorry for Your Loss" right close here. Oh, nuts. All right. Let's do it again, shall we? That's why we have two sides of the paper. Okay, let's try this again. Gorgeous grape. 1. Way down here, 2. Way up here, 3. I wasn't trying to get those two matchy-matchy. I was trying to do a step, but it is what it is. And then we will go to Heather Highland. And we'll just take a few seconds and match it up. There we go. It's hard doing it from this angle because I'm not over it. When you are, of course, you'll be over it. So all will be well with that. And then we will stamp the stem right here. Let's get back our piece of paper. And then we will not stamp it so hard. Oh, look, this one's better already. There we go. And then "So Sorry for Your Loss." I really did like it in the green. Perfect. All right. Now we're going to close these up because you know me. And we'll just... Is anyone else's Highland Heather turning a weird color on the inside? Or is it just mine? And gorgeous grape too. It's not so grapey, but that's okay. I can never. This is, when you put these on here, it's so you know what color you're stamping. Well, I always make a mess of mine, so I always know what color I'm stamping. All right, so we're gonna get a large circle here. That's about 3 3/4 of an inch. And look at that. I think that's gorgeous. All right, we will take that to my Big Shot machine. And I'm just going to use this one since it's here. There we go. I think, is it all of them? I haven't used this one in so long, friends. All right, that goes on the bottom. This goes here. We'll just take a few seconds and line this up. I know I want "Sorry for Your Loss" in there. That looks about right. There we go. I have been using my electronic one a lot lately, so I've been doing really good. You know, it seems like I hadn't been using it at all, but I have been. I've been really good. Okay, so this is going to have to be scrap for another day. And then we will take another piece here. Is this big enough? Oh, perfect. And we'll run this through with just "Sorry for Your Loss" on it. Where'd I put you? Okay, here we go. I think I'm going to stick with the green still. I really do like that, that green next to that purple, which is, I mean, an 80s trend or a 90s trend, if you remember that. And let me just stamp this here. All right. And one more time with the Big Shot. Here we go. Nice clean plate to run through. There we go. I have my electronic Big Shot off camera, just to the side. But like I said, I normally have all the plates and everything right there, but it's been a couple of crazy days. You know, it's just about Christmas. All right, so we also have this one. Sorry for your loss. And of course, we'll cut these down. All right. That's really pretty too. I mean, those are really pretty. Let's just add these, and I did not put them where they, you know, I did not put the top, put it in my holders, but it worked. Let's just put that here. And we're going to have to glue this part down because I didn't think about that. And then we'll do this one. I like to do mine closest to the words as possible. Then I can space it out accordingly. Oh, so pretty. And this one. Well, I didn't do a very good job, did I? We'll stick that one over. Thank goodness this glue dries completely clear. There we go. There we go. And then we will cut this off. Scissors. Just taking it right around the circle. All right, so we have that one. That's really pretty, right? And we have this one. You guys have a preference? I think they're both beautiful. And I don't think I would do more than 3 so they get lost. I might do this spread instead. Let's see where that one is. This one? That's always pretty. Is there something like that in a die set, a die form? Well, there's these. You could do several of these. That would be pretty. 3 of those as well. All right. So we have some options here. Let's take it from this one and this one. And we'll use our Stampin' Seal. I got my Stampin' Seal to work for me today. I was so happy. It, you know, it doesn't like me sometimes. I think we all feel like that with the Stampin' Seal. This is the top, so we will make sure this goes over here. And we'll put that on. Then I want to pop this up, and I think I'm going to go for, that's really pretty, this one. I like the more colorful, I think. I like the two-tone. That's really pretty, though. Maybe I can use that for something else. Oh, I don't want anyone else to... Oh, that would not be fun. I'm sorry for all of you that lost someone this year, and that especially have lost someone around Christmas time. I think that's just awful. I guess any loss is hard, but during the holidays, seems like they're a little bit more on our mind. All right, I think this is all good and set. And we will pop that up right there. We do have some gems, and I am leery about doing gems on a sympathy card because it's gems. You know what I mean? You're not really, I don't know. I do have gems. I did put some gems on the other card that I made. If I could find it, I would definitely show you guys. I guess, oh, here it is. I had to because there was a little boo-boo right here. I like this a lot better with the not so much. All right. let me just put this away before I forget. I want to do the inside of the card as well. And we will take a piece of basic white for that. And cut this down to 4 3/4 by 6 3/4, which is my go-to panel size. Look, I have some purple on this, so we'll go to 5. Well, we'll go to 4 3/4 on this side and then flip it around by 6 3/4, and we'll just lop off 1 1/3 here, 1 3/4, 1 1/3, and then we're going to take, that's really cute. I would like it more with more green though, so I'm not sure. Those 3 stalks were really pretty. They were nifty. Okay, in here we will take praying for his comfort to soften the sadness and bring you peace, or God is our refuge, to remember to give life to those we've loved and lost. I think I will do that one. And maybe I will also stamp I think I will also stamp, I did cut this off. It is very thin, and that's why I think I'm going to cut this as well. You could do some stamp surgery and get this extra piece off so you know exactly where you're cutting, especially if you're doing it on a tag or something like that. That's important to know exactly where it's going. There we go. I will try to make this straight. I didn't do a very good job with stamp surgery. Never let me with a scalpel close to you. All right, let me just, there we go. And, all right, I guess we'll go with Highland Heather because it's out. And I do think I will add get this straight here. It's a very small sentiment. I don't like that about it, but I do like the sentiment. What if I added some sprays here, a sprig? I think so. I think so. I think I will. So we'll do this one. Right here, maybe? Let's get out that paper again. And then we will add the, ooh, I think maybe this doesn't go with that. Oh yeah, it does. Okay, because this is all by its lonesome. Let's just look to make sure it's all by its lonesome, right? Yeah, that's one and done. Okay, this is a two-stepper. Okay, good to know. And here we go. Perfect. I will use a sand eraser for that one. Whoopsie. It will come off. Hopefully. There we go. Almost, almost. Oh, so much better. Could add another set, I guess. But I'd rather just make this go away. All right, there we go. Perfect. Almost like it was never even there. Almost. All right. All right, friends. Well, I enjoyed stamping with you today. Thanks for tolerating my mood. You guys have a very Merry Christmas. I will see you soon. Yeah, my camera was having problems, but I think we've got that all fixed now, so that's why I wasn't on sooner. But I appreciate each and every one of you. You guys have a very Merry Christmas. Hold your loved ones dear. And, yep, enjoy. Thanks. Bye-bye.